Hi, I'm Dana Barrett, and this is Commerce TV. You know, they say the economy is getting better and that there are lots of jobs out there, but just because the statistics are in place doesn't mean that's working for you. So sometimes you have to take your career into your own hands, and that often means continuing education, training, certifications, or maybe thinking about an entirely new career. Here today to talk to me about some of your options are Wanda and Ron Thomas. So nice to have you guys here. You guys have been around for a little while, around the block once or twice.
Right.
So you've seen all kinds of changes in the economy and the job situation, and you have some interesting things to offer for people. So tell me a little bit about what your business does and how you help people.
Okay, for 29 years we've been based in Atlanta. We provide insurance, risk management, financial services training in Alabama, Georgia, as well as Tennessee. We prepare people for the job force.
So people can come to you whether they're, just an individual who's not involved in one of these industries right now but wants to get involved?
Absolutely.
So explain how that would work.
Basically, a person would attend a 40-hour school, which is regulated by the state. To attend that class, you just contact us and we'll put you in a class either on a weekday basis or a weekend basis. And for 40 hours, go through the information that you need to prepare yourself to pass the state exam, to be an insurance agent, property casualty, or life, accident, and sickness, or to be a claims adjuster or broker or counselor.
So a couple questions. Wanda, when somebody comes to you, if they're not sure which of those things is most appealing, do you counsel them and point them in a direction?
Right. You often get those questions as to, what area would be that's hiring right now. And what I often open up to is claims adjusting. Right now, there's so many catastrophes across the country. And once you get your license in the claims adjuster market as an independent claims adjuster, you have, out of the state of Georgia, 32 reciprocal states. So that if there's a disaster in Joplin, Missouri, Sandy up on the northeast, any of those areas, there are opportunities for them to go and experience claims adjusting.
It's so interesting and really current. I mean, I think if you just turn on the news these days,
Right.
There's been so many tornadoes in the last couple of months.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of people that, you don't want to profit off other people's misfortune. On the other hand, you're really there helping them.
Absolutely.
Very
Yes.
interesting.
Yes.
So looking at training from the employer side,
Right.
when an employer is thinking about retaining employees and sort of improving the workforce they already have,
Right.
they may think about training as well. Are there certain industries that lend themselves more to that?
Right now, you said the financial services industry is coming back because the economy is improving. You see that coming up. You see the medical, you see the IT field, they're also on the top tier, so to speak.
Right.
But when you're looking at an employer preparing for the future, quite often they're looking at taking care of that employee they already have as opposed to expending the funds to go find somebody to encourage them to enter that field. Let's take care of the ones we already have here. This family right here.
That's right.
Let's help them develop the skills that let them have upward mobility. Now we got more of a family-oriented type of person that's meeting the goals of that organization. They're providing some input. They got that camaraderie, their spirit, the core, the commitment because they feel good about that employer providing that opportunity to move up, not just stay at the same job level.
And in this day and age, there's so many different ways to get training, online, in class.
Right.
How do you know which is right for you?
Well, sometimes there's a combination that you have to take a look at. There's a whole generation that has grown up in the electronic, digitalized world, so they can feel good about online. There's some baby boomers like myself that look, I want to have some interaction. I want some translation, interpretation. Give me some examples, lies, whatever it takes. Give me a story. Let me work with that person as well as that person who needs that pre-licensing in a online version. Don't want to spend the money to pay for the gas or the hours in the traffic. There's a combination that you could also have. So there's going to be a hybrid or a blended type of program. That's what we offer as well as the classroom and online.
Yes.
All right, excellent. Well, if someone wants to find out more about that blended class or some of your other options, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, they can contact us at rsthomas.com, www.rsthomas.com.
Or they can call us at 770-933-4199.
So see, the new and the old. Love
Absolutely.
it. All right, awesome. Well, if you need retraining, make sure to get in touch with Wanda and Ron Thomas
Yes.
from RS Training Associates. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
This has been another episode of Commerce TV. I'm Dana Barrett for the Commerce Club here in Atlanta. We'll see you next time.